Hi there. So today my husband got home a little bit early from work, and it is 4:28 right now, and I decided that I was going to escape to Savers to see if I could find some stocking stuffers or other little gifts for Christmas for my family. And so I thought that I would sort of kind of take you along with me. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned. Alright, so we are back home. It is the same night. I have all the things that I just bought at Savers. I spent, I think, $46 after I got my 20% off discount because I did a donation there the other day. And I went specifically looking for things to gift for Christmas. So I was in sections that I don't normally go to when I am at Savers. But I found some interesting stuff, so I thought that I would show you what I picked up. First things first, I picked up this pretty fabric. It is a cotton, like, light quilting weight fabric. It's a little sheer, you can kind of see the print through. But this should have, I'm going to say probably 3 yards, possibly 4. And that's enough to make a dress. So I think I'm going to try and make a dress out of this or have someone make a dress for me. But I was able to kind of peek at the selvage, which is the side, it's not like a seam, it's like the side of the fabric that's sealed where it's on the bolt, and it was made in the USA. And it does have some like marker information, so I think it's probably vintage. I'm gonna say maybe 80s-ish, but I just really liked the print. Purple is my favorite color, and I thought it was nice and big and bold, and that it would look really pretty as a dress. So I bought that. That was $6.99, and then I had a 20% off coupon. I also, on the way out, was going through the dresses like you saw. It does have some damages to it down here at the bottom, but it is probably like a 60s dress. It is by TNT Originals, and it's just like a nice fall color. So I'll probably list this on the Wounded Birds website, which is like a Facebook group for damaged dresses, and this was $5.99 with the 20% off, so I'll probably list this for around $20, $25, just because it does have some issues and it's going to need a little TLC to be able to be worn again because of the fading. And then if I don't have any nibbles there, I might actually just take it back and swap it for something else. They will do exchanges at my Savers up to 14 days, I think. Next up, I picked up this. I picked this up to resell. My little boy does like My Little Pony, my older one, but he likes the newer My Little Pony, like they have on Netflix and stuff, so he wouldn't really recognize this. This was from 2006, and it is Morning Glory, and I checked the comps on eBay before I picked it up. There's nothing easier than scanning a nice barcode on eBay and just having it come right up, but they're going for somewhere around like $22 to $25, so I thought that that was a pretty good, hopefully easy flip. It was $4.99 and it is new in package. Now for things that are for my kids. I picked up this sidewalk chalk. It is $1.99, but it said it had, you know, the bright bold colors, and then it does look like it's been opened, so if I open it up and the chalk is not new, then I will just give this to my kids because we're all out of sidewalk chalk. But if it is new on the inside, I'll probably put it out for them with like their Santa stuff. So it'll just be one of the little things that's like sitting out. I almost did not get this, but it is a whole bundle of magnetic letters. My older son is learning the alphabet right now, and he is learning like sight words, and so these will actually be really helpful. But I have a feeling they're going to end up all over my house, but what can you do? The price on that was $1.99, and then I got the 20% off of that. So I'm probably going to like repackage these into some kind of, I don't know, like clear tube or something. Just like some kind of cute packaging, and then leave that out from Santa. I picked up a ton of books for my kids. They are voracious readers. My older son absolutely loves books, and he is getting into chapter books. He loves listening to audiobooks. He has the attention span for me to like read him chapter books at night. So I picked up a couple of things. He also loves really scary stuff. I picked up this vintage Bernstein Bears. It is a mystery story, and that was $1.29. He has been checking out the Flat Stanley audiobooks from the library, and he likes these worldwide adventure ones because they're like the Flat Stanley chapter books, but it's U.S. Capitol Commotion, so it has to do with Washington, D.C., and they do not have this one available to listen to from the library, so I thought that that one would be good. I picked up an A to Z mystery. He loves Magic Treehouse, but he's read almost all of them. This one is The Jaguar's Jewel. The only one of these that we've read is the first one, which was The Invisible Island, and he liked that. These were my favorite when I was a kid. They're the Bernstein Bears chapter books. They're really hard to find now. I have a couple of them, and we have read them. But I was really excited to find this one because we don't have this. This was $1.79. He loves Scooby-Doo, so we picked up Scooby-Doo and the Fairground Phantom. He's going to love that. And then this was a Magic Treehouse that he has not read yet. So those are the chapter books that I picked up for him. And I also got him this Cars and Trucks and Things That Go from Richard Scarry. We have a ton of these like big Richard Scarry books, and I usually buy them at the bins. But this one, and there's like one or two others we don't have. He really likes these, and it's not that he particularly needs to know like the names. I mean, he knows the names of all these like types of trucks and stuff now, but he loves the little stories that are on the pages. And like just the illustrations. He loves Richard Scarry, so pick that up. That was $1.29. I love the bins for buying kids books because it's 20 cents a pound. So I'll get this huge stack of kids books, and it'll be like $1 or less. So it's Kind of stinks to pay this much for them, but I'm not going to the bins right now and I need some stuff for Christmas, so that's what we're doing. We actually do not have the Cat in the Hat, and this was a vintage copy, so when we are done with this, I'll be able to sell it. It was $1.29. I got two Eric Carle books for my younger son. This one, A House for a Hermit Crab, is actually signed. These were both $1.29. And these are like older copies, but they're in perfect shape. And this one, he is a little too young for right now, but I also got him Papa Please Get the Moon for Me, which is very pretty. And let's see if I can show you. It just has lots of like things that you open, and it's got this great like giant fold out moon here, and the book is in perfect shape. And you can actually tell, I'll give you a tip, you can tell if a book, a picture book or a hardcover book or a kid's book is old, because it will have an ISBN, which is the International Standard Book Number, printed on the back instead of having a barcode. So they were issued International Standard Book Numbers, I think, after 1964. Before that, they had Library of Congress card catalog numbers. But this one does not have a barcode. And then sometimes on the older books, there will be a barcode on the inside. But let's see when this one was from. This one was printed in 1986. So, 34 years old. You're not going to be able to see this very well, but these old, like, pressboard tray table puzzles are actually pretty desirable. I just bought a Blue's Clues one on eBay for my younger son, and I think I paid like $14 for that. This is a Winnie the Pooh one, so I'm very excited to be able to put this out for him from Santa. This I got to sell. I can't resist these. This is a Choose Your Own Adventure book, and I just liked the title of it, The Magic of the Unicorn. And then I read the book, and you could either like get a spell to speak with animals or get a golden net for catching magical beasts. So it's like, are you good or are you bad? But I think these are great. And again, you'll see on the back there's no barcode. And you'll see on the inside there is no barcode. This would have an ISBN number on the inside here, and it would have a printing date. So if you want to find out more information about a book with an ISBN number, all you have to do is type that ISBN number into Google, and it will pull up everything you need to know about this book, including comps for it. So that is a little tip. If a book has an ISBN number, put it in. If it has a Library of Congress number, put that into Google. If it does not have either of those, it is pretty old, and you're going to have to search by publisher and title and author. I used to work in a used bookstore for like 5 years. So. Next up, I got these stocking stuffers. My kids are always trying to make cookies in their play kitchen. But this has 4 little chocolate chip cookies and then a whole bunch of little like Pringles type chips. So I don't know, I just thought that was fun. Just realistic looking little cookies. Obviously I will wash these before distributing them to my child, but you know. I got these little cube games. I think these are vintage. They have a barcode on the side, so I might try looking that up, but it doesn't really matter that much. I got them for my kids. I'm going to put one in my husband's stocking and one in each of my kids' stocking. This is far too old for my youngest son, but I think that because it has these little balls inside, he is going to be very enamored with it, even if he can't do the puzzle at all. So these are pretty cool. One for each of them. Alright, next up is some things that I got to sell. They had these bags. There must have been like a crazy cat lady, you guys. They had these bags and bags of these cat magnets. So they are just like, these are like plush cat magnets. This is like a wood cutout one. They have, these are all like here's a Siamese cat, and they're like nice magnets, and they're all older. This one is ceramic. Let's see if I can show you. Here, little ceramic kitty. Yeah, so just a bunch of nice magnets, and I am going to put them up. Well, first I'm going to try and see if they're vintage. This one is from 1990 and dated, so I have a feeling most of these are. But I am going to put the ones, yeah, 1996. And I think I'm just going to put most of them up on Etsy and just do like all of them in a row, and then you pick from the drop down list which one that you want to purchase, and then just do like a set price for them, because I don't know, they're pretty great. Anyway, I paid $2.49 per bag, and I got 4 bags of them, so I paid $8 after my coupon for a ton of cat magnets. And if I charge like $5 a cat magnet, it's a pretty good return on investment, so I'm pretty happy about that. And the last thing I found, this is actually, it's a funny story to me, because I was browsing Etsy and I saw this and I thought it was interesting, and I thought about getting it for my younger son. Again, my kids are into the alphabet right now. This is a vintage toy called an ABC Railway. And it has all of these ABCs, and you can like connect them to each other like this. And they all have like a path that connects. And then they have all these little Sesame Street characters that go in. I have to look it up, but I think they go in somehow to here, and then they can play with these little Sesame Street characters, and they're like interlocking ABCs, and then they have this little like train path. And I just thought it was so funny that I saw this and I recognized it for what it was, because I had seen that listing on Etsy, and I just happened to be at that Savers at the right place at the right time, and then there it was. So I would consider $4.99, you know, with a discount, much better than whatever I was going to pay for it on Etsy. But I'll pop a picture up so you can see kind of like what it looks like all set up. And yeah, so that was my haul. I think that I did pretty well in finding some stuff for my kids. We like to have like a pretty decent Christmas. They get 3 presents from us to unwrap, and then they get like 1 or 2 things from Santa, and then their stockings, and then just like a lot of, like Santa might give them a lot of little stuff, so like books or clothing, stuff like that. So I thought that these were just some kind of like fun finds. And I'm not sure if the ABC train will be from Santa or if it will be from us. I kind of have to look at what we have overall and kind of make some choices about who's going to get what from whom. But yeah, I don't know. This is fun. So I hope that you enjoyed this little like more personal haul. I know it wasn't like fashion-y, but yeah, sometimes it's just kind of fun to see what people randomly pick up for themselves at the thrift store. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope that I will see you in my next video. Bye!